Hello FRM fam, my name is Taha Abbasi. I serve as the Chief Strategy Officer here at FRM, and today I'm going to be going over instructions regarding the BEP2 to BEP20 migration of the FRM token. In this video I'll be covering instructions for all BEP2 FRM holders and what they need to do in order to migrate their BEP2 tokens over to BSC for BEP20 tokens. It's important to understand that this migration must be completed by 25th September 2021 at 14 UTC, and there are some important elements to understand, so make sure you watch this video carefully. Let's get right into it by starting off and going over what's actually happening. So FRM is retiring the BEP2 version of FRM on Binance Chain. Binance Chain is different from BSC or Binance Smart Chain. It's a precursor that was launched quite a while back. And at this point, FRM is retiring that version, the Binance Chain version, where the BEP2 version of FRM is, in order to launch FRM on BSC, Binance Smart Chain, and that will be the BEP20 version of FRM. So that is what's happening. Now, in order to do that, there are a few steps that all BEP2 FRM holders need to take in order to get access to the BEP20 version of FRM and also deposit the version that is going to be retired, the BEP2 version of FRM. So what are those steps? Well, there are four main steps. Number one is we're going to be providing a deployer wallet address, the address where the FRM BEP2 version was deployed from, and you're going to be sending your BEP2 FRM back to this address. Once you send, in the transaction that you send your tokens to this deployer address, you need to make sure that you add a memo. So this memo should include, this is a very, very important step, it should include the BEP20 address where you want your BEP20 version of the FRM token to be sent. Do not add anything else, anything less to the address, exact wallet address hash of this BEP20 version. Try not to use any exchange addresses, this should be your wallet address. So now, once you've completed the first two steps, you need to complete the migration form that we will provide as well, in which you will provide us the BEP2 address where you sent your tokens from. You will provide us the BEP20 address that you added as a memo in the transaction where you deposited the tokens in the first place. And you will provide us the transaction hash for the deposit transaction on BEP2. Once you've done that, on 29th of September at 14 UTC, you should check that BEP20 address and you should have the equivalent amount of FRM in the wallet automatically available for you. It's as simple as that. In the next part of this video, I'll be sharing a demo regarding how to actually send the transaction and include a memo in there. All right, so just a reminder, this is only for those FRM holders that hold the BEP2 version of FRM. Do not send your ERC20 or your Polygon version of FRM, they will be lost to this address, right? So if you have your BEP2 version of FRM, no matter which wallet you're using, whether it's Trust Wallet or any of the other wallets that are supported by the BEP2 or Binance Chain network, you're going to go into that specific asset. So in my case, I'm going into FRM and I can see that this is the BEP2 version and I need to send it to this deployer address. And I'm going to do that now. So in my case, I'm going to go ahead and hit send right over here. And it asked me for a few things. It asked me for a recipient address. This is where I'm going to add the deployer address that I've gotten from the Medium article that FRM has published and also the forum that FRM has published. And then I'm going to enter the amount. I need to be sending all of my FRM, and in the memo, I'm going to add only the destination address, which is the BEP20 destination address. Nothing else, nothing more, nothing less, right? So let's go ahead and get right into it. First thing, I need to grab the recipient address. So I have that already available for me here. I'm going to go ahead and put in this address right here. And there we go. That's my deployer address. Now I'm going to enter the FRM amount. For that, I'm just simply going to choose max because I need to send all of my FRM so that I can get it over on the BEP20 side. In this wallet, I have 50 FRM, so it is pulled in all the entire amount. Next, I need to go ahead and provide my wallet address that is available on BEP20 so that I can receive the tokens on that address. To do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab it from right here. So this is an address that's available on BSC. I have access to this address and I'm going to simply be entering that specific address in the memo. Again, nothing more, nothing less. And you can see that the address matches A52, A52. I haven't added anything else, no spaces, no other text, simply that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit done. I'm going to choose next, and then I can choose the fee that I need to pay obviously for this transaction. I can review everything. I want to make sure, this is the point, you want to make sure that this address is correct and valid and you have access to it, otherwise your funds will be lost. And then also check and make sure that this deployer address matches what we have provided you. Once I've confirmed those things, I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm down here. And it's just as simple as that. I've sent the 50 FRM. I'm going to go ahead and wait for this transaction to go through. I can of course view it on the block explorer right here. I'm going to go ahead and do that. And as I follow the transaction on the block explorer, I'm going to go ahead and copy this information because I'm going to need to provide this information and the transaction hash as well in the form, in the migration form that I'm completing. So that's it. Those are the steps. Important things to remember is make sure in the memo down here, you're only providing the address, don't add any other text. Make sure that the deployer address that you're sending the transaction to is correct and authorized. Do not nobody will DM you with this address, no admins will DM you. So do not send it to any malicious hackers that might be trying to take advantage of this migration. Make sure that you only access this address from authorized channels, Telegram channels, Medium articles, and the form that we're providing. That's the gist of it. Good luck. We'll see you over on BSC.